Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and yes, I did get a haircut. I finally went and got a haircut from Ulta, and I love it. And I'm actually thinking, hair dye wise, I'm actually going to do the whole thing where it eventually goes like half my natural color and half dye. Still got to re-dye the rest of it, but that means I don't have to bleach my roots, because I've seen a lot of people doing that recently. This isn't a video about my hair, I'm just excited about it. But this is my Finish 20 in 2020 Project Pan update. Now, I am doing this in collaboration with a few of my friends from the Geeks and Beauties community. I will be linking them down below. They are more up to date on their updates than I am right now, because, me behind, it's a thing. I'm trying to work on it. Anyways, I have 2 empties, so not a lot this month, but hey, 2 is better than none. And even getting progress on things and not having any empties at all is still a good thing. I finished the Zany Lady Catgut body spray. Let's see, I think it was brand new when I put it in here, or right at the top, because I don't see a mark on it currently, but it is done. And finally, yeah, I've been holding on to this polish forever because I'm just shitty about painting my nails, but the Julep polish in Hartley is finally finished. I can't really get any more out, and I actually had to dump some nail polish thinner in there to finish my manicure, so definitely considering that done. So I have other polishes I need to work on now, but look who has naked nails and has had naked nails for like 2 weeks. I'm not a person who paints my nails right now, and I don't really know why. I need to get back in the habit, which I have also been saying for months. But let's get into my progress on everything else. I have my Stila Shade Mystery and Charmed. I have worn it twice, so that's good. The marks aren't that different. Like, I had a little bit of progress. I actually take the stopper out and shine a light down in there to really get a view. So like this bottom has like a well in it. So that's not full of product. I'm probably gonna have to start inserting a brush into it somewhat soon. Of course, I have to use it more. I'm actually wearing it today on top of eyeshadow, so that was one of my 2 times in the past month, but I haven't worn makeup very much at all. So last month I decided to put my Avon body butter on hold and swap in this. Now, I don't remember what it weighed last time. I have to go look it up because I forgot to write it down because I'm a dumbass. I'm not a dumbass, I'm just forgetful. But this time it weighs 97.6 grams. And I have used it a little bit. I'm also working on a mini right now of the Coco Cabana, so I'm just jumping back and forth between those, but I've already used this more in a month than I used that Avon one in the past like 2. So, but a little of this goes a long way, so I don't need to necessarily slather myself in it either, but I'm very happy with the decision I made to put the Avon one on hold and continue to probably not use it and bring out this, which I was already craving because it's summer. This is a summery body lotion. It's actually got a little shimmer in it. A little shimmer for you. I'm silly. Next is the Garnier Whole Blends 5-in-1 Detangling Spray. A little bit less progress than last month. I was right here, now I'm down to here. I think I said last month probably about 2 months, but now I think about 2 months, even with kind of slower progress. So we shall see. Eventually I will finish this. I've actually made pretty good progress on this every month. Like, this is just, a full-size product, so they take months to finish normally, which is great because that means you get your money's worth. Next is my Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow Serum. Tiny bit less progress than last month because I just wasn't super steady with using this. I use this at least once a week. My aim is for twice a week, and I don't make that every month. Like, I was for a while keeping like a little note where I would cross out every time that I used it, and I need to do that again because it will remind me to use it more. But this is something that I knew was going to take all year because you can't use it more than like twice a week unless you want to completely fry your face. My face can handle twice a week. I know a lot of people can't even handle once a week. Just, my face isn't particularly sensitive. Like, it can be to certain ingredients, but AHAs are just not one of them that really bothers it, so I can get away with a slightly extra usage. Now this has like no progress. is the April Skin Real Carrot Serum. I was working on a vitamin C serum. It was a little mini, but it took me like 2 months to use. So there are 2 lines right beside each other. Now that I'm not working on that anymore, I suspect this will probably actually be an empty next month, which would be awesome. Let's see, where am I next? Ah, the Evolus Super Oil. So I mentioned last month that I wasn't sure if this thing down here was full of product or not. It is, because I like flipped it on its side and shone a light through it, and this whole thing right here is actually clear and full. You can see through it, so it has product in it. So I'm going to have this for the rest of the goddamn year. So there are my marks. I kind of forgot to use it a good bit last month. But the product itself is nice. It just has a weird smell. It has had a weird smell since the day I opened it, when I got it from Ipsy. That's just what it freaking smells like. And it kind of smells like it is soured, but it has never broken me out or anything like that. I know it has not gone off, and I know mine isn't just weird because everybody has complained about the smell of this product. That's just what it freaking smells like, unfortunately. And that sucks. Next is my Milani Eyeshadow. Here's what it looked like last month. And here it is today. I am trying to hit side pan, or I guess bottom of the pan technically. It looks like top to you, but it is actually bottom. So, still working on that. If I had worn makeup more this past month, I probably would have hit it, but I didn't, so I didn't. So that's the goal for next month, is to hit the bottom of the pan. If I hold it right, you can actually see that it's the bottom. Next is something that I had a lot more progress on than I realized, and I'll explain it. It is the Avant sleeping mask that I started using as a hand cream because I didn't like how it felt on my face. It was just too thick, and I still don't like the smell of it, but it's not awful, I just don't like it. Like, it's really strong and kind of old-fashioned perfumed, which really shouldn't be going on your face anyway, so even better to use it on my hands. So my marks were like not moving even though I was using it, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Is there a big air bubble in it or something? I guess so, because finally one day I got mad and cut it open just to see where I was, and let me just show you the new mark that I made today to show all the progress that I had been making. Yeah, as you can see, I'm like way down in there. I still got a ways to go, obviously, but now I've been just scooping my finger into it and using it as hand cream. I know, not the most sanitary, but my hands are the only ones that go in there, so it's fine. But seeing that I had progress on it actually made me want to use it more, which is probably ridiculous, but I was getting really frustrated with the product and kind of getting ready to throw it away despite it being actually very expensive, and I say using it as a hand cream is better than not using it at all. But this is how it sits on my nightstand now. It looks kind of crazy. But now that I'm actually using it again, I foresee it being gone probably in about 4 months. We'll see what progress actually looks like month to month now that I can see where I'm at in it. But I'm guessing about 3 to 4 months it'll probably be gone, and I will do a freaking jig that day. It's just taking forever, mostly because I don't really like it. All right, next is the Bite lipstick that I've been thinking I was going to finish for months, and now I'm not going to assume I'm going to finish it anymore. It's just going to finish when it finishes. This is the shade Jam. It is very pigmented, and let me move the plastic down so you can see where it is. Now, because I didn't wear makeup last month, it didn't really move on my mark. Like, it moved, the line is like right under the old one, so I don't even really feel like showing it. But now I'm just like, you know what? It'll finish when it finishes. I'm not going to assume it's going to finish anymore. I'm just going to keep working on it, and when it's done, it's done. I'm getting kind of mad at that damn thing, just because it's like, why is this taking so long? There's like this little sliver of product left. And I know it's partially because I'm not wearing a lot of makeup, but I probably wore that about half the times I wore makeup, so I thought it would have had more progress, but it just did not. Next is my Julep Eyeliner, which I have made a lot of progress on. This is the When Pencil Met Gel in Ultraviolet. Now I'm trying to finish a purple eyeshadow that it goes with, so that is what it looks like, and this is where I am. So like I said, really don't have a lot left. I'm wearing it on my lower lash line today. Been wearing it a lot of days. Here is actually the nice jump in progress that I've made. While I have that out, let me show you my Laura Geller liner, which here's the progress on it. Not a ton, but I haven't worn a ton of makeup, and I don't wear the Laura Geller lip liner when I wear the Bite lipstick. But here is where it is now. I did wear it today. I wear it a good amount. If I'm not wearing this and I'm not wearing a red lipstick, that is what I'm wearing. Because it's, you know, a nude. There it is right there. It's a nude, so, you know, it goes under a lot of things, but I'm pairing a couple of different lip liners with a couple of different lipsticks. Whew. Okay, so where are we at? Okay, we are now on my Wander Beauty face oil, and despite using this a good bit, okay, of course now that I'm sitting here, I can actually get it down a little bit further, but let's see. This is how much I have left. It's actually right below the mark that I made. So take that for what you will. I'll fix the mark because this is pretty easy to fix a mark on. But I like this, I do, but I'm kind of ready to be done with it. Just because I have other oils that I want to use in my collection that I want to use. So like it's actually kind of shimmery, so I only use it during the daytime. I mean, I could use it at night, but I'm trying to finish a Kiehl's oil. So, like, that's what it looks like right there. The shimmer doesn't translate too much. Like, it's more glow than real shimmer once you actually, like, rub it in and everything. So, that's good. I don't like things that leave glitter all over my face. Like, I like glitter, but I like it in strategic areas. Next is when I had to actually run back and get, because I totally forgot about it, is the Dry Bar The Chaser Shine Cream. Here are my marks. I only put this in like 2 months ago. So more progress than last time. I am learning that this is another one of those products where you don't need a lot of it, especially since now that I've cut my hair, I'm going to need even less of it because, well, I didn't lose a ton of length. I lost a lot of bulk, which I needed because bulky hair is hot. All right, so next is something that I used once last month. Just because I've been using other masks recently. It is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Vacuum Cleaner. And those are my marks. Like I said, I've literally only used it once. If I use this like 2 more times, I will finish it. And I hate being one of those that's like carrying the same shit over month to month because I forget to use it, but I am learning more that sometimes that just happens, especially when you're in quarantine and some days you just spend the day staring at the wall because you're kind of depressed that you're stuck in quarantine. Anyways, going a little crazy here. Next is the e.l.f. eye powder. The line hasn't moved. So the line is basically the same, which I'm not that surprised by. I was more surprised that it had progress last month than anything. And the change in weight is actually exactly the same as last month, 0.1 grams. And I don't know how much product is in here because their packaging doesn't say squat anymore, and I've long since thrown out the box. So yeah, last time it weighed 15.1 grams, this time it weighs 15.0. I know a certain amount of that is packaging, but I don't know how much. I will try to make a note of it here. So future editing, Lena, please remember that. Next is my micellar water that I added last month. Not a ton of progress. I've actually been washing my face more in the mornings. I know, go figure. Usually I just swipe micellar water and then do my skincare. But I was trying a new face wash that I got from BoxyCharm, or BoxyLux technically, this past June. So I was using that instead of this morning, so I got a little less progress. I can't wait until I finish my last 2 packets of makeup wipes so that I can start also using this to remove my makeup, because then I will fly through it like I normally would do with micellar water. So I need to remove this off my hand before I get it absolutely freaking everywhere. There you are. Like that lipstick will A, stain, which it has. Actually, let's see if this micellar water helps a little bit. Because nothing wants to come off my hand currently. There we go. So, I've actually never used that to remove makeup before. Seems like it works. Hey, it got the stain off of my hand that was developing because of that lipstick, so. Anyways, so I have no idea when I'm gonna finish that. When I start using it to remove makeup, it will probably be gone like the next month or two, so just wait for that. Next is the GV Exfoliating Face Wash. This is an exfoliator in a more chemical sense, but not like strong in any way, shape, or form. So it's just like instead of using a physical exfoliant, you use this when you use those. So I use it like twice a week. I realized that over here you could see through the product, so I don't have to do my normal trick of shoving a straightened out paper clip, which is nice. But here are my marks. That I moved my mark, well, moved it. I traced my mark from over here to over here, so that now you can track the progress from last month to this month. And if I keep that rate up, I will finish this in about 3 months, I think. Next is my Vaseline Lotion that I technically use to shave with, but better than it sitting around. But I like to multi-purpose my products rather than going out and buying something new when I can, even though I love to shop. I do it too much. But because I'm so bad at moisturizing especially, let me use up some of my older lotions as ways to, a shaving lotion, because I actually usually use like a shaving lotion rather than like cream. So, works about the same way. Anyways, we started up here, and for just using this to shave my legs with, I'm actually really happy with that progress. I mean, this will be in here the rest of the year if I even finish it by the end of the year, but it has been sitting around for like 2 years at this point. So better get progress that way than just, you know, sit around and exist. Alright, so I can introduce my 2 new products now. But I am introducing an eye gel. Technically, I use it as an eye cream, but it is an eye gel. It's the Milani Goats Revitalizing Eye Gel. Eye creams are the one thing where I prefer the more moisturizer, the more moisturizing and thick, the better. That's like the one thing. Because normally I am very oily on my face. I prefer gel-based moisturizers, but because I am getting older, I do like to moisturize my under eye as much as I can, but this is still really nice, so had to do the paperclip trick with this because you can't see through it, but that is where we are starting. It's focusing on me, but yeah, you can see. So I have been using this for like the past couple of weeks, so I already had gotten like some decent progress on it, but we'll see how long it takes me and how far I get by next month. Eye creams take a while, so this will be here for a while. And another Zany Lanny spray. This is a 1000 Yellow Daisies. The notes are fresh air, wintergreen, and aloe vera. I wish I could tell y'all if y'all wanted to get this or not, but unfortunately they closed down. Thank you, COVID-19, for continuing to suck in many, both small and big ways. But we are starting right at the top. So there's that. Anyways, that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye.